Hey, it's your girl, Coach Joe. Come sip and chat with me. As you already know, the real tea is changing your thought process. So let's work. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Tea Talks with Joe. I'm your girl, Coach Joe, and tonight I'm going to be talking about what do you do when your spouse is not willing to compromise, okay? What do you do when your spouse is not being supportive? Want to do things that they enjoy doing and not willing to engage in things that you love to do, or not being supportive, and whether it's some of your goals, some of the things that you're doing. Let's say some things that you like as pertaining to different sports, different adventures, and they just don't want to engage in that, and they're not even willing to give it a try. It's just that straight, I don't want to do that, and then it's done. Okay, so that's very tough to take in, especially for married individuals, because this is just not something that you can just say, hey, I don't like this, I'm out. Okay, in my opinion, this is not really anything to divorce over, unless it's something that is being very detrimental to your mental health, or this person just refuses to ever do this for you. Okay, so I'm going to speak from coming from a woman. Okay, a woman knows when she is yearning for something. Okay, it's not really like a sexual thing, it's not even a sexual touch, it's not even sexual attention. She's yearning for something to, I wouldn't say fulfill, but that her soul, her spirit is needing. Okay, so let's take this for an example. Being attentive. Okay, guys, like I said, I'm talking from a woman point of view. Guys, a woman body tells her when it needs to be attended to. Okay, some things, yes, she can fulfill herself, because y'all know me, I am a true believer of you fulfill yourself first as being happy. Okay, so you're doing your work, but it's that thing in there that you need from your spouse, just for them to be attentive. Okay, and if that person is not really your spouse is not really an affectionate person, or they fell off from giving you the affection than what it was before, because people get comfortable, and your body is telling you, I need to be attended to, not sexually, but I need to be comforted. Okay, I need some compliments, I need some appreciation, I need some understanding, I need compromising, I need a listening ear, I need some patience. So that's some things that I'm talking about when I say, being attentive. So let's flip this thing and say, okay, being supportive. All right, so if you're working on a goal, or you are doing something different, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, hey, I need my husband or my spouse to engage in me in this, so that this can really exceed the way we need it to exceed, because my vision says that two will be better than one, and that person is just boom. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Not willing to try, not willing to try new things, not willing to try different couple things. To me, the supportive part is hard as well, because that can make you feel like you're unappreciated. Okay, how about that word? We know not being supportive, not being taken serious, being blown off, being neglected. being dismissed. Okay, that's just a couple of words that come straight off my top of my head when I think about not being supportive of your spouse. You know, in my opinion, when you're married, you give that person your full undivided attention, for one. Okay, so you're doing life together. This is your life partner. No, you don't have, well, some married people. Okay, I'm speaking from my own opinion. I don't want to do everything, with my husband. We do things together. I have a social life with my friends. I know how to be respectful. I know how to conduct myself as a wife, as a queen. And then, we do things with our children. I think that is a very well balanced, okay? But I will say that time that you need with your spouse is very important. So we talked about those things, being supportive, being attentive, and compromising. Okay, so back to the married couples. When you are married and you decide up to do life with an individual, okay, we're doing life together. This is beyond marriage. This is my life. So when you are not attentive to it or not in the best interest of my life, you are now affecting my life, which is affecting my days, which is taking my days away from me because I'm not enjoying them. Especially for people who have older kids, because you're not distracted throughout the day with tending to small children. So if you have older kids or grown kids and you're empty nesters, that's when I really need to kick in, because we should be enjoying life. I should be in your best interest. You should be in my best interest. So that means if I don't want to, let me give an example, watch sports, I may not do it all the time, but I'm going to be supportive of you, and you will see me engage in it because I know that you like this. Okay. I may not like painting, I may not like exercising. That's a tough one, because you see a lot of people that say, hey, I would love for my husband or I love for my wife to come out and have a walk with me in the evening time, and she just don't want to do it. That person is not trying to push you to do something that you don't like to do. And I'm gonna say this, they're trying to push you to engage in something with them that may be enjoyable if you're willing to compromise and say, I would try this. All exercise and hurt when you start out. So no, it ain't gonna be happy, happy, joy, joy. But the time spent together, you engage it and you're doing something because your spouse said, baby, I need you here. I need you to show up. I need you to support me. Changing your eating habits, that's another one that a lot of couples, tend to not compromise with, and you have your spouse looking in your best interest. Well, baby, let's just try it. Nope, I ain't doing such and such and such. But what if you like it? What if you grow to like it? So what I'm saying is engage. Engage before you even say, I don't even want to do this. Engage to be supportive, because what you think you may not like, that you never tried, you may just like it, okay? So here are my examples. What do? You got somebody that just don't, hey, it's like you can't beat down the wall of them not compromising. I can't beat this wall down. I mean, what do? I have two things that I can think of, and I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot more that you can think of, but here's my two things, okay? My first thing is to make yourself happy, all right? First thing first, make yourself happy. Because your spouse saying, I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do that, it should not stop you from doing it, okay? Whether you have to call up a friend, whether you have to do it alone, whatever's yearning for you to do, based on who you are, what your spirit is, you know, because some people are, let's think about nature people. They want to be outside. They want to do some things, and then you're married to somebody that's a homebody. And that's a little bit out of their comfort zone. That doesn't mean you can't go on nature walks. That doesn't mean you don't have a friend that may want to go along with you. That doesn't mean that you can't go along with by yourself. Go out, take some nature pictures, fulfill what's going on in here that's yearning for that. Okay, respectfully, because I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, they didn't want to go with me, so I called up another man to go. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. I'm saying friends that are supportive say, yeah, we can try it. Let's go together. And you two go and experience that together. It's satisfying to your spirit. Okay. Satisfy your spirit. Make yourself happy. And then sometimes, eventually, your spouse may hear you talking about that, see you enjoying that, see that this is coming a thing that you're really gotten into. And they may say, hey, you know, next time I might go. Okay. My second one is this. Okay. And this is a tough one. So you wonder why a lot of people treat you a certain way. Okay. Even in marriages. We still on the same subject. And they're not bending to break to make you happy. They're not even seeing you. They're not even compromising. They don't care that this bothers you. They don't care how the way you feel. They just dismiss this whole part of you saying, hey, this is what I need. Can you please? To the point you're begging and they still, nope. It's because you're doing the same things that cause them not to respect you in that area. You haven't changed anything. And that can go with anybody. That can go with a spouse. That can go with your kids. That can go with your family. You wonder why everybody treat me a certain type of way that I don't like. That's because you haven't changed what you're doing. Now, that doesn't mean you go on a rampage and be mean to your spouse. No. That means you need to stand firm on some things. If every time they're asking you, have requests, you bending this way, you pulling this way, and you're doing all in all, and you're not getting any of that reciprocated, you need to pull back. Because you're not going to get anyone to change their behavior towards you if you're doing the same things. They come accustomed to treating you that way because they know they can. And you're going to run and do everything they tell you to do. You're going to run and engage in everything they want you to engage in. You're going to run and initiate the things that they want to do because you know they like them. You're going to do everything. Initiate, engage, participate, and compromise in everything that they want to do. And still yet, you can't get one thing out of that person. And it becomes to the point to where they get accustomed to where now they're blinded and they don't see you. They don't hear you. Okay? It does get to that point. And so when you are a person that say, this behavior is going on in my marriage, behavior is going on with my family, this behavior is going on with my kids, this behavior is going on at work, with my friends, why are people treating me as if I don't exist? That's because you have taught them that it's okay to treat you that way. So you have to pull back. You have to have a conversation first and let them know, I don't appreciate. And sometimes you're going to have several conversations with your spouse because they're not going to take that serious because they think you nagging. Here you go again, bringing up something else. Here you go. But you stand firm. That last one, you know when it done pushed you to where your talking is no longer working or it's temporarily fixing things. You have that final one. And you mean what you say. And then you change some behaviors about yourself. That don't mean you go to the point to where you're disrespectful and jeopardizing your relationship, your marriage. Okay? That just mainly mean I'm going to make you feel me in a different way. And then you're going to see me because I'm not going to be so available to your every need. And then you're going to be bringing it on in and wanting to talk and wanting to understand what's wrong with me. And you're going to be more attentive because guess what? It's rocking your world a little bit. It's rocking their world a little bit. Your availability to them 24/7 is being rocked. So now they want to come see about you. All right. So those are my two things. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And so you guys know, I am a certified life coach. I am certified. I have a certification. Okay. I also have published a journal, Fight for Your Life, a step-by-step guide on how to go through the divorce process, okay, with keeping your peace and winning on the end of your journey of becoming a divorcee, all the way to dating. And then if you're desired to get remarried, that would help you too. And also the journal is for if you are currently married, because it's not just talking about divorce. It is talking about just learning who you are and how you can pour that into your marriage and pour that into your new marriage, okay? The link is in the comments, okay? Send me a message. I think we can comment on here. Let me know if you have any questions. The journal is $26. It's on Amazon. I am working on my second journal. Please be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Facebook, Tea Talks with Joe. That's my group on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok, Joe Reese Tea Talks. That's a tongue twister. Joe Reese Tea Talks on TikTok. And then if you're on Instagram, it's Tea Talks with Joe. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Holla at your girl. Good night.